Well, it isn't, you know. I'm back. It's been 2 weeks and I'm back. So, you know what time it is, don't you? It's silly time. It's joke of the week time. I got told I was silly. The jokes are silly. They're jokes. Anyway, I haven't told some for a while, so I'm going to tell some politically incorrect riddles, and I'm going to try and stay away from body parts, but I cannot promise you. I'm very sorry, but I can't promise you. Anyway, this week I would like to dedicate these jokes to 2 of my favourite subs, and that is Kegs666. I don't like that number. Who is my blood-guzzling heavy metal friend. I don't think he really guzzles blood, but you can't be too sure on YouTube, can you? And the other one is a beautiful lady that used to go to the swap, the Bondi Lifesaver, and that is Snow Queen, Tracy. I'll be in touch with you later, Tracy. I've got to clear something up about Mick Cox. I remember that interview. And just one more thing that I want to clear up before we get started on these jokes. I want to answer a comment that was left on my profile by Sammy. It's been 2 weeks since you posted, "Are you alright?" You know, we're never alright. I'm always half left and half right. Let's go. Boom, boom. Are you ready? Let's get started, and I apologise in advance. How many Arabs does it take to change a light bulb? None, because the Arabs would rather sit in the dark and blame the Jews. What is the difference between a lady in church and a lady in the bathtub? In church the lady has hope in her soul, and in the bathtub she has soap in her hole. A Chinese worker rings up his boss and says, "Me not feel good, me not come work today, me have bad headache." And the boss says to his worker, "You know, when I have a headache, I always have sex with my wife, and that makes me feel better. You should try it." Later in the afternoon, the worker rings back and says, "You're right, I try, it's good, it worked. You got a nice house too." Getting worse? Okay. Going to the marriage scenario, I can't help myself. A man and a woman had been married for 20 years, and for some reason, every time they had sex, the man liked to turn all the lights off. After 20 years, the woman had had it, and she just wanted to know. She wanted to break him of this silly habit. So, when they were having sex the next time, she went round the house, turned all the lights on, and went back into the bedroom to find her husband holding a sex toy, a dildo. And she said to him, "What is the meaning of this? How can you explain that sex toy?" And he said to her, "Well, I'll explain the sex toy if you explain the children." That's it for this week. I've just had enough. I'm sure you have too. See you next time. Right. Now, how does it go? I've forgotten. Oh, I've had a blackout. Oh my god. Oh, blooper reel. That's it. I'll stop. Nope. Oh.